Actually, yesterday, you know what? I did the recording of what's it called? Decision fatigue, and it didn't really record well, so I'm going to re-record it. So I'm going to try to see if I can see what I posted. Let me share my screen, and it was a crappy recording yesterday. I'm going to bring it up, and I will say, okay, what the heck did I write? Sorry. To my channel is and go over. What I recorded. Go over what the heck I spoke. Obviously, I was I was eating. I was too busy doing things I shouldn't be doing when I'm recording. But sometimes I go overboard. So the question was, one of my friends asked, "What is decision fatigue?" And the topic that came back was every day I try to post what my teacher shares, and it helps me to understand what is the context we are talking about. For some reason, my internet is not working well. So, essentially, what I spoke about, I'm going to copy and paste so that I can show you guys. Yeah. So, the topic we spoke about was decision fatigue steals your life from you. Whenever you feel you're not able to fit into the whole which you're perceiving, do not deny that feeling. That is true. That is the first wake up call. And you need to listen from the space of not coming into conclusion. And the ultimate beauty happens to you when you feel you're not fitting with the whole. That's the best beauty and grace that can happen to a human being when you feel you're not okay with the matrix. Some part of you is falling in love beyond matrix. Understand whenever some part of you rebels, resists, decision fatigue is used as a high dosage to put you back into that slumber. One blow, decision fatigue, you're back to that slumber. Listen, decision fatigue steals your life from you. Decision fatigue directly fires your liver and intestine, and decision fatigue directly affects your very existence. This was conveyed as a message yesterday from my teacher. And one of my friends said she didn't understand it. So I wanted to explain further for exactly the context of this word. Decision fatigue, if I want to decode from my beloved teacher, His Holinsess Paramahamsa Nithyananda, means lack of motivation. Okay, once you understand that, not motivated, not able to get out of bed, and like being people assume that means it's depression, but actually it's because we are confused about making a choice, and when the choices are based on powerlessness, we end up being stolen of our life. Okay, so whatever we lack or we don't put energy into life, we use that life. Eventually, we lose our own life. So essentially, it says it robs us of life, this decision fatigue, which is lack of motivation. And ultimately, if you understand you're not okay with being in that space, that is a good news because then you're not um, in that illusion. Matrix is an illusion. So, what is life? Life is abundance. Abundance is having tremendous time to do anything we want. Okay. So, the abundance goddess in India is Lakshmi herself, who is my divine mother I work with. And Lakshmi, interestingly, has a core utterance. That's what I was talking about. Each energy being comes into our life through the breathing space. These are called marma points. So through the breathing space, we become that energy. And Swamiji calls it Paradevata. That is the Parakarana. That is the exact reason you're functioning. It's because of these entities in our being. So for me, I use Lakshmi as my resource. And so her beach mantra is called Shreem. And Shreem means yes. That's what I was talking about. S is pure space of stillness that is the matter, which is the continuum of energy, and that is potential to do anything we want. And then comes the Re, which is extreme richness and abundance, and E is the contentment arising out of this abundance, and Im is removal of mystery. So if you understand this, you will put it into perspective. And Lakshmi also, as abundance, considered twin goddess. That is, she has the ability to create illusion. Sometimes a mental fantasy creates this illusion, and we are super happy and manic and high. But at the same time, the knowledge is about deprogramming ourselves so we understand the truth behind what is being said. So the fact is different from reality. So when you understand, so the knowledge is essentially unlearning what we have learned, which created bad behaviors, and then the wisdom. So it is the another way of saying it is infinite compassion. That is ability to have compassion that does not have expiry date. That's the way you can get rid of the illusion. And then the wisdom, which is virtuous wisdom, wisdom based on doing the right thing rather than saying mighty is right. The right is always mighty. So if you understand this piece, that's what abundance is. When you have abundance, then automatically life flows and we get motivated to do anything we want. And how does the abundance work with Shiva? Shiva is the ultimate source. So that was where um, my piece was, because I work with Lakshmi's energy, and when I came across Paramahamsa Nithyananda, who teaches Shaivism, or like Vedas, which is taught by Shiva, the ultimate source. I understood afterwards my um, like original source all came from this Adi Shakti, which is the force behind Shiva. And the Adi Shakti splits herself into multiple energy sources, and Shiva wanted to experience these energy sources through him. And Shiva calls Lakshmi as his great, 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 great baby girl, baby granddaughter, or future generation. So he experiences what people are undergoing through their breathing space, and when she expresses, "This is what I want," as a declaration, then he helps them achieve that. So today is 11th day of lunar cycle. That's when the Lakshmi's energy comes into the mental state, mind state, and the mind captures it into the brain, and the friction that happens on capturing part ends up being anchored, and when it gets anchored, Shiva takes over on the 13th day. The unit of transfer is Lalita Tattva, that is the unit of that action itself, and then it becomes delivered to Shiva on Pradosham, and he takes hold of that concept and helps them achieve what they want. So I think that's the way I understood the whole thing. So if you understand it from that perspective, decision fatigue is lack of motivation. How do you feel motivated is to understand exactly what do we want to do and then go after it. And even if you cannot do everything, even taking one action per day, achieving where you want to go will set us free. And the best yoga to do for achieving that, even that state, is to stop the inner chatter. Inner chatter starts from the belly button to the throat. To stop that, taking 1600 deep breath per day is the best yoga you can do to reset the whole divine space inside us, which allows us to breathe with pure bliss space inside. And that's how the Shiva dances inside. to bring us to the ultimate level of joy in life that will overflow with abundance. And I hope this was useful. Yesterday I recorded it, but obviously, like I was messing around and like not really paying attention. And I hope this video ends up being a better one than the one I did yesterday. I'm gonna